and I was thinking I was getting a good morning in. Oh, and these eggs down the back there, and I don't know what's going on with them, and I've literally just packed the van ready to go. Well, if that's not a good start to the day, I don't know what is. 8 eggs. I've done the best I can. I've got to leave here now. I'm heading down towards Fairford, so I wanted to get out of this car park quite quickly. Grab some fuel on the way. I've got cleaning products. I'm going to do everything is good now. It looks like it's sorted, but I'm just going to lift the box off my fridge and check that there's nothing under there as well, because that's not going to be something nice to clean up, is it, if it does that? But yeah, I better get going and make sure everything's stored properly. Hopefully this is going to clear up, because the planes are going to be coming in today for the tattoo tomorrow and Sunday. So it'd be nice just to see what's arriving. Anyway, onwards. I was really looking forward to eggs. I have to go to Sainsbury's and get some more. Right, catch you in a bit. Yesterday, instead of sitting and catching up with some bits of work, I should have got my backside down here. Instead, I have been sat in traffic like all morning. I left at 7:30, something like that. Went and got some fuel, got some little bits of stuff, had to buy more eggs. And then since then, I've just been sat in traffic. What should have literally been like a 15-minute journey took me 2 hours. So I should have come down last night to at least have got somewhere closer, so I didn't have to sit in all of that traffic. 2 park-ups that I was going to use have got no stopping cones all over, which of course they're going to be all over it right by the airfield itself. So I was on my way to a paid car park, which was a riverside one. I had to go the long way around for that as well because of road closures. And then I just found a little car park on the corner. It's a reasonably busy road, but already it's quieter than sleeping in the centre of Tewkesbury. So, you know, it's one of those things. And already there's been I think it was a 777, but an RAF one that's been flying like this over the van. I saw a Hercules flying and 3 red arrows flying in. So I'm definitely in the flight path because it's kind of like just right over there. So all we need is for less of this blaming rain and a bit more of the cloud to lift. We'll see. I'll give myself to the middle of the afternoon before I'm going to pack up and head up north and get to the workshop. I'm giving John a chance to get the bits done on his van. I've got a new tap coming because my tap's still broken, and just going to work out a couple of other things in here to see if there's anything I can do for the better. Do this before we're going to get selling all of the tools and stuff, because we're going to Willow Fields at the end of the month, and we are going to have, obviously we're keeping some of the stuff, but we are going to be getting rid of a heck of a lot of the leftover van build stuff that we do not need. Anyway, that's enough waffling for me. Let's see if we see any more planes coming in. Unfortunately, the Battle of Britain Memorial flight has been cancelled because we can't have those old planes knocking around in this weather with thunderstorms and what have you tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. But I think for here, for things lining up for the runway, and then they're going to have to come and go back round again, that I should be seeing them at least. I have the camera out, so I am happy with that. I have taken a couple of photos with that today, but the weather has been ridiculous, so I've literally just been poking my head out of the door enough to get my lens out and just catching the tail end of the plane going in. So hopefully I'll get a little bit better with that. Just about to see the planes flying up there. Got my camera out and I'm listening to RIAT 23, the Royal International Air Tattoo radio station, so I can feel it like I'm here. And this is a grip on. I'll tell you what is weird, I've got the radio on and it's just in a bit of a lull of the commentary, but I can hear the rain hitting the top of the commentary box, and I can, let's have a look, is see how grey that's getting out there. So the rain's at the airfield, I can hear it, but it's not got this far yet.
Trying to find themselves some shelter as this rain starts. Believe me, it is a shower.
I'm going to go now, he's talking again. Good morning. It is 6:35. This is so unlike me, and it's a Sunday. Something exciting happened to me yesterday. So I'd posted some pictures on Instagram for my little spot and the planes I was taking pictures of. And one of my wonderful subscribers, Ben, thank you, Ben, offered me his tickets for today because he couldn't manage to get down here for it. So he has offered them to me. Guess where I'm going today? I mean, you don't have to guess very much because I've just told you anyway. So literally just rolled out of bed, and I think there's some people in a micro camper next to me that are doing the same thing, and then I'll get my coffee and what have you from the car park. Bit of a change in plans. I was going to meander up north and waste a day today. So instead, I'm going to spend the day at RIAT, and then I'm going to drive really quickly up north later on. So yes, how cool is that? Thanks, Ben. So I'm coming along a very bumpily lumpily temporary road, which is, I'm going so slow with lots of traffic behind me. I can see the tails of planes in front of me, which, you know, is good. The marshals on the side. However, this field was packed yesterday because I saw it, and it was muddy. I am going to be parking like 3 rows from the road, so I was hoping to get some tarmac or something so I don't sink or whatever, but I can always try my new wheels and tyres out and see how that does. I am going right near the front, and that is worth getting up at 6:30 in the morning for. I've not sat in any traffic at all, so bonus. Right, in we go. There's 3. So yeah, R7, I can see planes. There we go. Piggy brings to mind. Seems like I should have tried harder. Inside the airfield is full of campers, and there's still room. So I don't know if I could have just been cheeky enough to go in a different entrance, but I was kind of being led to the car park I was in. But I don't care, because look, it's planes everywhere. Being a bit brave with my belly in the hope that it's okay, and trying some Afghan street food. Got a lovely looking chicken and chip box. Not much garlic apparently. It's a bit wet. There's a B-52, there's a C1 something, I think it's an Atlas marine one, 2 tornadoes and a Harrier up in holding patterns waiting, and it is eating it down. find funny was trying to talk here. This morning I was so like, oh look at me with my parking. That car park was so empty because everybody was parked closer than me, it seems. But hey, keep the step count up. I love a Thai food. Back in the van. Important things sorted. Weather's not looking particularly brilliant there, but it's looking even worse over there. These people walked out with me and they've just decided that they're going to sit at the car instead. Oh, the FOMO is rife. So I'm leaving. I've got a 3.5 hour drive and it's already nearly 5 o'clock. So it makes sense to go. I've seen the B-52 do the fly past. I was lucky enough to see the Lancaster come and do anything. Unfortunately, the other two fighters weren't there. But it's good. At the moment, as you could probably hear, it's still carrying on. This is a grip-on. I think it's a Czech one. My God, the pilots, they're crazy. It is so, they must have so much fun. Honestly, it is brilliant. I've well caught the sun as well, in between rain showers. But yeah, what a show. I mean, I enjoyed just seeing it from the car park yesterday, but they're seeing it and then they're seeing it, isn't there? So yeah, it's been nice to get up close. It's been amazing. So yes, not a quick journey back, but a worthwhile one. Anyway, I'm so looking forward to seeing my daughter, grandson and son-in-law. Feels like it's been ages. And the B-52's up there. It's in a holding pattern because it lives here, because this is a shared base with USAF as well. So it's just in a holding pattern until it has chance to land, but that only did one flyby. Anyway, that's enough geeking out for me. Bit of a drive ahead. Let's get some decent tunes on. I'll leave you watching a nice F-18 display and I'll end the video here. Thanks very much for joining me on this one, guys. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it certainly is mine. Take care. Feel free to subscribe if you want to hit that button and you'll get to see what I do on my next video. Have fun, guys. See you soon. Bye.